Hey guys, how's it going? And thanks for coming. I'm Nick, and this is Real Life Money, where we talk about real life and money, because schools aren't. So let's get started. Do you want to become a millionaire? Well, that's a stupid question, and of course you do. Well, lucky for you, this video is going over exactly that, how to become a millionaire. So this is actually a remake video, guys. I actually have a previous one going over this exact topic. I wanted to do it again, one, because it is important, and two, the other one was bad. I feel like I improved since whenever that was released. If you want to check it out, I'll leave a link below. The ideas were there, so that's what's important. We're going to go over those ideas again and add some things in there as well. So that's enough about me. How the hell do we become a millionaire, guys? Well, the first thing that we have to realize is that we can actually do it. It is not impossible, and it is easier than we think. Now, obviously, it's not super easy, because then everyone would be millionaires. However, we could definitely do it if we have a plan. So as a kid or being younger, I simply thought it was never going to happen, right, guys? Like a millionaire. Yeah, okay, good luck with that. You first think it's impossible. You have to be some crazy smart guy or some crazy lucky person. Well, that's simply not the case, guys. It is possible. You don't have to be crazy Einstein smart about it. And you don't have to hope to win the lottery. You can do it. So let's go and do it. Let's make it happen. Now, there are actually multiple tools that we could use to build this. We'll go over that in a few minutes. But first, we have to go over a very important point. So we know we could be millionaires, right? But how? Well, that's through the method called compound interest. Now, compound interest we learned in math class. And I'm not talking about regular math class. I'm talking when you're bored out of your skull and playing on your calculator. You pick a number, right? And you square it over and over and over again. So when you do that, what happens? You get to 10 quadrillion really quickly. So that is the same exact concept of compound interest. So I'm going to show you guys an example using my friend Abe. So for this example, guys, we're going to start off with a penny, right? And then we're going to square it. Well, technically, when you square one, it's still one. But you double it, right? That becomes 2. So let's signify each doubling as 1 year. So your first year, you have a penny. Second year, you have 2 pennies. Third year, you have 4, 16, and so on. So let's start. So if we double our penny for 10 years, we will end up with $10.24. So congratulations, after 10 years moving from a penny, you now have $10 and change. You can't even take a hot date out for a 2 for $20 at Applebee's. So why the hell are we doing this? Well, let's continue on, guys, for another 10 years, totaling to 20 years. If we kept doubling a penny for 20 years, guys, that would equal $10,485.76. So that's a couple 2 for $20s, over 10 grand, not too bad. However, it's not significant, right? Wouldn't turn 10 grand down, but it's not life-changing. So let's continue on for another 10, totaling up to 30 years. And continuing on, same concept, for the 30 years, we would end up with $10,737,418. Yeah, that's something to pay attention to. So that's the power of compound interest, guys. It starts out very slowly, but it increases exponentially. So with the longer amount of time, you'll get more money quicker. So at the end of the 30 years, like we saw, it was over 10 million from a penny. Abe! Now, this type of return is unrealistic. Doubling your money every single year would be 100% return for 30 years, which is very unlikely. But let's go over some tools that could help you get a better return. So I'm talking investments, guys. The first tool that we can use are stocks and bonds. Now, I'm not a big fan of bonds, but stocks are a great way to grow your money, especially for the long term. Another tool you could use is real estate. Either it appreciates in value or you collect rental income. And the last tool that we're going to talk about is a business. If you start your own business. So there are other tools out there, but these are the three main ones that a lot of people talk about. And the easiest one to probably start is with stocks, because anyone can invest in them. Now, if you don't know which stock to invest in, a lot of people, including myself, would suggest index funds. If you're not interested or have no idea about the stock market, this channel does go over it. I do have weekly stock market recaps. If you're interested, you can check them out and subscribe. But check it out, guys. A way to grow your money even faster is with reinvesting in the tool or investment that you choose. So, for example, if you have stocks or bonds, you reinvest the dividends that you get or the interest that you get back into the investment of the stock or bond. If you have real estate and you get rental income, you could reinvest that rental income into maybe another property so it grows even faster. And with businesses, you use your revenue or your income and you put it back into the business so it grows faster. The one main important thing to this, guys, is to continuing it for the long term. You have to be dedicated and always be focused on what you can grow into. That $10 million. Now I'm going to add additional quick tips for you guys of what not to do, and the last one might actually surprise you. The first thing that you shouldn't do is get into debt. Generally speaking, if you owe someone money, that's bad. Get out of it. And I'm talking any kind of debt. Car debt, credit cards, student loans, you name it. Another tip, I'm going to use a quote to describe it because I love this quote, is buying things that you don't need with money you don't have to impress people you don't even like. Keep your damn spending under control. Next tip would be gambling. Gambling's bad. If you go to a casino, expect to lose the money. The lottery, you're not going to win at it. And if you just put money into anything really that you have no idea what it is, you just heard about it, that's technically kind of gambling. And the last tip that I would not suggest doing, which might surprise people, is don't save your money. What? Yes, now hear me out first. Yes, you do need to save money to build up a good cushion for yourself, an emergency fund, so you're not living paycheck to paycheck. But once you have that emergency fund, a lot of people say maybe 3 to 6 months, maybe a little longer, but when you have that cushion, you don't need to save anymore. You have that. So now the extra money that you could be saving, don't save it, invest it in the tools that we just talked about. And that's how you become a millionaire, guys. In most cases, multi-millionaires. Hopefully this video was better than the other one that I had a while ago. If you want, you can compare and contrast it. Hopefully I improved. You can make fun of me if you want. I don't care. But if you have any questions, comments, concerns, leave them down below. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel, Real Life Money, where we talk about real life and money, because not many people are, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.